Hey everyone, Karan here from TechRevs, and today we're going to look at a very specific device. It's going to be a gamepad and it's by Redgear. So let's just get into the unboxing. We'll speak more along the way. So before we unbox this, let's just go through what else is there written over here. So it's got force feedback, it's got a built-in battery, so you don't need to add additional batteries to it. That's good. The controller from the image looks very Xbox-ish. Let's just open it. Alright. Now, Redgear is a company that I haven't really heard of much, besides than this controller. This is the controller, guys. This is the controller over here. Fairly lightweight. No bulk over here because when you have to put a battery over here, those AA, there's a huge bulk, so it becomes really uncomfortable to hold. Nice. I'm liking the grip. I'm liking the hold. There's some indicators over here. I think this will be for battery or range. We'll see when we get to that. Okay, so it's an Xbox 360 controller basically. Yeah. I wish they didn't have this red accent, but you know, I think they're trying to keep it consistent with their company logo or something, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, so they're good, decent grips over here, rubber grips. And otherwise the whole unit is made out of plastic, and nice, it's tactile. Okay, it's got clicky feel, it's tactile. Let me see the ones that I have over here. These feel slightly better. Yeah, these really feel better. Okay, anyways, I'm not comparing it right now. For the price, I mean, that's like 4 times more than this, around 3 to 4 times more than this. So, you know, fairly satisfied with this right now. I'll do a quick review as well. It's been a week since my unboxing that you just saw, and I have been using this Redgear Pro controller quite aggressively. Let's just get into it, guys. So guys, let me show you how we can connect this. Now, connecting this is really easy, the Redgear one. You just take this dongle that is given by these guys, by Redgear. You just take this in, pop the slot here, and mind you, this is the first time that I'll be using this. So I've put this in. The lights have come. So there are 4 lights over here. These are the 2 lights that are important that need to show up. So it shows up over here, and let's just get in here, and yes, you are connected. That is as simple as it can get. It takes less than 2 seconds to actually connect this for the first time. There is no installation, nothing. It is directly detected as an Xbox controller. So let's just get in and see how this actually performs. Guys, we are about to start Dragonball Z. And what I would like to tell you is that I had to do 0 configuration. Everything was auto-configured for me. And if I just press A, we start. Okay, let's just start then. Alright. Let's just see, I'm not very good at it. Alright. I mean, this game is just fun, you know, you just use a single button and it's really simple to get a hang of it. And what I've been noticing is that it's good as a single-handed controller. While playing, what I notice, few things. The buttons are really loud. They're really loud. And I feel that these buttons are a bit hard. I mean, this is fine. The shoulder buttons are fine, but these buttons are really hard, and I could feel my hands spinning a bit. As well as these trigger buttons, they were a bit hard, and they really make a lot of sound. But for a game that is like a Tekken or a Dragon Ball Z of these sort, this controller is more than good enough, and I don't have a complaint or you know, any grievance in recommending these. So they're good for that, and for the price of, you know, around 1200 bucks, there is nothing better than this actually. So let's try a first person shooter game, something like a Far Cry New Dawn, and let's see how this controller is. Alright guys, So we are playing Far Cry New Dawn right now, and let's just check how this game is. Now don't mind the dog, it's gonna keep on barking. I've tried everything, it doesn't shut up. Alright, so we are just walking around here. Alright, so I've been playing this game for a couple of time right now, and I have few opinions about it. So running around it seems fine, while shooting what I have noticed is that the scroll doesn't work that well. That's this one, so this one runs really slow, and there's some lag I can feel from the time I press this and from the time actually the action happens. I feel there's some lag. I don't know if YouTube can show that. See, I pressed it, but it happened later, so there's some latency. This button is a bit too hard for me to press it down, and I feel it'll get softer over a period of time. I hope it gets softer over a period of time. Let's just see. So now I will just be getting on with another game, and I think Need for Speed Most Wanted. I'll be getting on with Need for Speed Most Wanted. Yes, I'll be playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, and let's just see how that game runs, car racing game. Alright guys, so we are starting off with Need for Speed Most Wanted, and we are checking out how does this game actually run with this joystick, of course. And right off the back, what I'm noticing is that there's this huge amazing rumble that I'm feeling the moment you crash. So that's really good. So that means the force feedback and that rumble thing, it's working. Great to see that. And let's just drive along for some more time. Okay, I'm actually okay, let's just drive along a little bit and see how does it handle it driving. It handles it quite fine actually, and it's constantly giving me force feedback for some reason, and the moment I'm speeding up, it's giving me that force feedback feeling. Although I do feel this controlling joystick, this could be slightly bit better. It's a bit stiff as per my opinion. I've given in my prior games also. Let's just see. Okay, yeah, it's a bit stiff, I feel. I don't know what your experience is, but mine is a bit stiff. Sorry guys, I'm not being able to play because I'm concentrating and looking at the screen of the recording device, and that's why. Alright, okay, so let's just look at my experience of with this joystick, playing this Most Wanted for some time now. What right off the back, this force feedback that this joystick has is more, I think, concentrated both sides evenly actually, and it's quite good. It gives a very nice rumble feeling. Along with that, again, I felt that this button is a bit too stiff. It needs to lighten up a bit. Hopefully that will happen, and over a period of time, that I use this, and my experience should improve. It could be that my driving sucks, or maybe this thing needs to become a bit more better. Holding this feels perfectly fine. I have big size hands, and this fits me perfectly well. Along with this, I also have used PlayStation 4, I have used Xbox controllers, I have used Logitech F710. So I have a fair understanding of how controllers are, and this is an Xbox 360 size controller per se. So yes, not a big deal. Okay, so what are the pros I feel of this joystick? It doesn't have a battery that you have to keep on replacing. It has an inbuilt battery. You can just easily charge it via your micro USB cable that is provided by the guys at Redgear, thankfully. Plus you get two of these USB ports. As you can see, controller disconnected. You get two of these USB ports with them, and see, as soon as you plug it in, it's instantly, connects it. That comes to my third favorite thing. Now, third favorite thing is the plug and play nature of this controller. It took me 2 seconds to set it up, guys. Actually, there was no setup. I just plugged it in and it started recognizing it from the get-go. And the first game that I turned on, it instantly recognized it. Now to my fourth favorite point, and my fourth favorite point is the price. For 1200 rupees, a wireless controller and this lightweight controller, it's an amazing controller. You just should buy this if your budget is under 1500, even under 2000 rupees. Even I would say as far as if your budget is up to 3000 rupees and you haven't had the experience of a PlayStation 4 or Xbox controller and you're not looking at competitive gaming, buy this controller, hands down. Okay. Now some of the cons that I felt. The build quality could be better, much better. These lights over here, I don't care much for them. I don't like them very much, but that's an independent opinion. Third con, yes, these buttons are really loud. I mean, they can really be loud. Fourth, I felt some lag over there when we were playing Far Cry 4. I feel that there's some certain lag when you're again, I feel that same thing over here when you're pressing it and when the action actually happens. And this button, this D-pad is like crazy loud for some reason. I can't find anything else, to fault it at this price range. Yeah, again, if you're into competitive gaming, like, just stay away from this. Don't buy this controller at all. What else? Okay, so the sort of games that you should play with it, if you're planning on doing some casual racing games, not Dirt Rally. That's why I didn't try out Dirt Rally 2. I had it with me, but I didn't try it out. If you're looking at arcade racing, which is Need for Speed, basically, use this controller. If you're looking at playing Dragon Ball Z, use this controller. If you plan on playing Far Cry with it, nah, don't bother. I mean, you can play with it. It's not if you're playing single player, it's fine. But if you plan on playing something like, let's say Apex Legends, just stay away from this. It will destroy you. Don't buy this controller, absolutely. So that is my initial take of this controller, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, like my channel. If you haven't liked my channel yet, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, it's it's your call, your choice. Whatever you do, guys, it's completely fine. Also, the links to buy this controller will be in the Amazon link description in my YouTube channel. Go there, check it out, buy it, because you'll get the best pricing. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care so much. Peace.